rest. All night long, she putting me to the test. Got a lot on, I'm trying to take out the rest. Cleaning up my lines, I'm sending them but the best. Hey girl, the cutest that I see. So bad I'm not using my vice.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's new video I think is going to help a lot of you guys out. Today's video is going to be how to stay motivated and keeping positive during this time. So I have some tips and advice and things to do in order to keep yourself afloat and make sure that everyone is happy and mentally okay, because it's definitely a hard time for all of us. Just keep in mind to obviously be safe and wash your hands and make sure that you guys are doing everything you need to do to be safe and not put someone else in danger. So obviously, to keep motivated, something that you need to do is have an aesthetically pleasing place or somewhere that's going to keep you motivated to do your work, such as a desk. Anywhere but your desk is not really the best option for you. I know that when I'm in my bed, I end up just falling asleep. I know a lot of people do it. I do it sometimes. I sometimes talk to my teachers on Zoom in my bed. It's definitely not something that you should be doing because it's just really not good for you. I see that when I'm working at my desk, I have so many more things done, like checked off of my checklist and my to-do list because of me working on my desk, and I have everything I need on my desk. Create a checklist or a to-do list for the day, for the week, for whatever you feel like is better for you. I have one that goes from morning, noon, and night, so it can definitely help me from what to get done in the morning, obviously noon, and at night, because that way you have structure. It would probably be impossible to like not get the things done if you have it in front of you and you have like a guideline for yourself. I know that a lot of people depend on their teachers to like help them and like tell them what to do and tell them what is due, but since we're at home and although we have those resources, it's kind of nice to be self-independent and self-sufficient when you're at home. So having a to-do list is definitely a key. Something that I feel like people don't really understand or just take lightly of is the more you get done, the more you feel better about yourself. I know that my class starts at 7:50 and school ends at 12:30 for me. I'd really much rather do all that work in that time frame than just wait it off and do it at night. I'll rarely be doing homework at night just because I like to have the rest of my day just preoccupied with other things that I would much rather want to do. Something that I found so helpful and I've been using for years now, I've been using it a lot more, is a desk calendar. I've probably had one since I've been in 8th grade and I'm a junior now in high school, and the more and more years go by, the more and more I find it more helpful. Although I have an agenda or like a planner that I bring to school with, this is at home, so when I'm doing my homework at home, it is so much easier to look at. I color code my subjects in different colors. I can tell what is due when by the colors, and I can tell what needs to be done when. And I honestly think that color coding first makes it fun, and second of all, it definitely keeps you organized and on top of your work. And even on your to-do list, you could put like, this is due by today, this is due by tomorrow. Something to do for the next day, every single day, is to 1, organize the space that you're gonna be at, and also make it enjoyable. You're not gonna wanna have a cluttered space full of papers and stuff like that. Organize it, keep it clean so you know that whatever you need is going to be in the safe spot where it needs to be. I like to organize my stuff when I need to. Since it's difficult because I switched from my mom's house to my dad's house, I have a desk here and I don't have a desk there, but I'll sit at the kitchen table. So when I'm at here, I really like to take advantage of the supplies. I have pens, pencils, any type of like markers or anything to keep myself on top of things. I also have my computer that I have that's actually like right over there that helps me keep on task. I do a lot of things on there. It's not just for work, it's for YouTube, it's for Netflix, it's for everything of that sort. So definitely having a space that is ready for the next day is going to be essential. Number 2, have a schedule for that day. For people like me that actually have to be attending school from 7:50 to 12:30, I already have a schedule. But if you're getting assigned things that are due at the end of the week and you don't really have to be interactive with your teachers, you definitely need a schedule. If you don't have one, you're going to be all over the place and probably ending up doing your homework Thursday night when it's due at Friday. It really sucks when you don't have a lot of structure in your life, and especially when it comes to online school, because I think everyone needs structure or else you're just gonna flunk out of your classes, and I don't think anyone wants that. And also, if you guys want a morning routine from me, give this video a thumbs up. I already did a kind of like day in my life online school, but if you want like just more in-depth of an online school morning routine, then let me know. And for 3 is set an alarm. Of course, I already have that. I have an alarm. I'll just show you guys what my alarm looks like. My alarm goes from 7:45 all the way to 12:30. So I have alarms for each class, each bell, because that's how I have to do it. This just makes it easier for me to sign into each class before I'm considered late or absent for that class. Now for positivity. This is really difficult for people that are struggling during these times and have no idea where to start. Obviously, find something you enjoy to do, whether it's cooking, baking, talking to your friends on FaceTime, anything. For example, Netflix. Pick a show to binge. I can't even express to you how many shows I've watched and finished just from being in quarantine. And since I have practically the whole day to watch shows and just do whatever I want, I'm gonna watch a TV show. I'm rarely into movies because when I watch something, I like to have continuation and not just like an ending in a sense. So I like suspensefulness and just like an ongoing thing rather than just like a movie ending, and watching something and get emotionally attached to a movie or a character and then it ending in an hour and 30 minutes. I'm just not about that. So far, I've gotten to All American, The Society, You, Dexter, Outer Banks. I'm currently into right now. I feel like there's a bunch of more shows that I'm just not talking about. Dexter is 8 seasons and I finished that in 3 weeks. All the other shows are about 1 to 2 seasons and they have 10 episodes each, but I feel very productive since that's all I've practically been doing. I want to get into a bunch of other shows and I have some on Hulu. I've also been binging Keeping Up with the Kardashians as well. So there's a lot of shows, and if you guys have any that you want to request me, leave them down below. FaceTime your friends. I know that you guys really miss your friends, and trust me, I do too. I FaceTime my best friend all the time. Also, play iMessage games. I've been literally too addicted to iMessage games. I mean, I'm practically playing 8-ball or cup pong or any sorts of those games like 24 hours a day. Like, why? I probably play iMessage games the equivalent amount of time I play Netflix. Like, I watch Netflix. Like, I do both at the same time because I think it's so fun. And if you have an iPhone and you could play iMessage games, I totally recommend it. I currently have like 270 wins in 8-ball, which is kind of addicting, but it just goes to show you how much time I spend. Make a quarantine playlist. I've already done that. If you guys want to go check out my video, I'll leave it in the iCard around here. I made one and it's something I like to listen to when I'm bored. Try Chloe Ting's workouts. I know that a bunch of people have been doing videos on these and she's been blowing up recently for her workouts. I know that me and my best friends stay 6 feet apart and work out together outside and do her workouts. I think it's just fun just to like have exercise and just get out of the house, and it's really a motivation. Also, get dressed, put makeup on, something to get you out of bed and make you feel good about yourself. I know my sister gets up, gets dressed, and puts on makeup just because she feels more awake and more alive in a sense. Drink a lot of water, I swear. I use my hydro flask so much and I felt like I would probably decrease the amount of water I intake on a daily basis. I think I drank a lot more than I ever have when I was in school, which is kind of surprising because I drank a lot of water in school, but now I'm just extra thirsty, I guess. Clean your room, reorganize it, try to make it a fun space to be in since you're probably going to be here a lot of the time doing work, doing school, watching TV, just staying quarantined. Create a blog. I think this is really fun because you can create a blog and document your time in quarantine. We are going to be a living textbook in like 10 to 20 years from now, where we're gonna be asked what happened during this time, and I think it's really interesting that if we document it, we can probably use it. And you know, like if someone asks you like, oh, does anyone have anything from like 2020 when this like pandemic happened, you'd be like, I do. I probably have like a month worth of like documentation. Like, you can probably get real money from that. Try to stay away from the news. I feel like although you want to be informed of what's happening in the world, there's so much negativity and that's just going to bring you down, and I feel like you'll become a lot more positive once you stay away from the news. I think the last time I was watching the news was probably the first week of online school, and ever since then I've stayed away from it. Even if my mom's watching the news, I just go to my room because it's just really sad to see the numbers go up in cases, but it's also really refreshing to know that there's also people recovering. I just heard about it. I haven't really looked at the numbers because it's scary. It's really, really scary. Open your blinds and your windows. This sounds so weird, but I like to have everything open to make it feel like you're outside. Open your windows, you can hear the birds chirping. It's just such a good feeling. So that's it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, leave a comment down below if I helped you guys out. I just want you guys all to know that I'm here for you and that we're all in this together. It's definitely a difficult time, but if you try to apply some of the things I discussed in this video, hopefully it will keep you motivated and stay positive during this time. I love you guys, be safe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!